Hey guys, it's QuickyBaby and I'm bringing you a video on one of the new features of 8.10, and that is that you're able to smash through small objects using AP and APCR ammo and still do damage to enemies on the other side. So here we're playing on Hidden Village, which is the new map, and there's no contest. This is obviously going to be one of the maps that you can use for good testing. And there you have it in a nutshell. That is exactly what this new feature is all about. Previously, you weren't able to shoot through walls, as an example, and still do damage to the enemies on the other side. We just took out a whole series of walls and were still able to do damage to the testing shows that you can basically shoot through multiple of these soft objects and still do damage to the enemies on the other side of them. Now, I think this feature is going to have large implications, really, for the kind of combat that you see happening here. Previously, you could have a kind of come at me bro, no you come at me bro kind of situation where nobody wanted to break through, for example, the soft hut and allow the other person to get the jump on them with the shot. Now, you can just blast through them. And as long as you know where you're aiming, you're going to be able to take advantage of that and wreck your enemies. Now, I don't know the exact figures of how much penetration the shell loses. As we can see there, Bear was able to just smash me through that. So what was happening when we were doing this? It's just a bug in the replay, the fact that this gets destroyed, and so you can't actually shoot through buildings. You can only really shoot through what we would call these soft objects. Like, for example, this car, these walls. So there we can see we're able to shoot through these sort of soft walls. So it's going to take a little bit of practice figuring out what you can shoot through and what you can't, because we were able to shoot through a soft wall there and two of these little walls as well and still do damage to him. Okay, now you see me loading a heat round. And the shot gets stopped. So basically what you're finding out here is that it is only the APCR and AP rounds that will now penetrate soft objects and also take out multiple soft objects. You can see that one shot, if you line it up correctly, can take out the whole of this wall. However, HE ammo and heat ammo is unable to do that. So that's sort of a little buff of the APCR ammo. Now I'm going to line up one great shot here through as many of the walls as we can. As you can see, we took out a whole series of the walls and executed the bat chat on the other side using our AP rounds. So that's just one of the features that's coming up in 8.10. I'm sure it'll take a while for everyone to figure it out and figure out what objects they can shoot through. And I still don't know exactly the percentage of the penetration that is lost when you shoot through these objects. Why don't you let me know in the comments down below if you know for sure? But in my experience, you can shoot through, for example, like up to 5 or 10 objects and still do damage to the enemy tank on the other side. Keep in mind that we are using lightly armored tanks here, and it'll be a lot more interesting to, for example, do a test of about a 225mm shell and whether it can penetrate the lower plate of an E100 through an object. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. This was just to bring you a quick preview of the fact that you're able to shoot through objects in 8.10. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. You've been epic, and hopefully I'll see you soon.